home. Yeah, you were wrong, so was I. Now what are we gonna do? Molly Mar, hey. So tonight I'ma try whatever you wanna do. Said it's up to you, baby, and that's why I don't mind saying I love you, and that's why I don't mind saying I love you. Said that's why I don't mind saying I love you, and that's why I don't mind saying I. Let's let the Scorpios party right here. Scorpio. Hey, baby, I love you. Can't forget my fellas in the back. What's up, Chief? Listen, they may try, yeah, to take what's yours and what's mine. My real ladies ain't letting that happen. So it's gonna take a lifetime, oh yeah, to get between you and I. Oh, 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 they will ride under the line. I can't see nothing but you. Hey, so tonight I'll try whatever you wanna do. Hey fellas, it's up to you, baby, and that's why I don't mind saying I love you. And that's why I don't mind saying I love you. And that's why I don't mind saying I love you. And that's why I don't mind saying I. Right here for my ladies, that's why I don't mind saying I love you, and that's why I don't mind saying I love you, and that's why I don't mind saying I love you, and that's why I don't mind. Yes. Can y'all turn John up in the monitors a little bit? Say what? All night long, Miss Roxy. Happy birthday, love. And sweet Tasha. Miss Shipper. Hey. usually do. Stick to the business, but you came out the blue. And you just listening. Damn, baby, my mind's blown. We forgetting you live in a different time zone. Think I know what this is, it's just a time song. And yeah, I know what you did, but baby, I'm grown. And my love is picture and kind of shit. This was when we could feel the different types of shit. You was really the realest, wouldn't be right for me. I think you're kind of shit. Just the way, yeah. So funny how everything changed. What he got all that you wanted, nothing was ever the same. I don't need you, 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 but I want you. I don't mean to, I don't mean to, I don't mean to, I don't mean to, but I love you.
Listen, J-Rock. Easy, baby. It's your party on. Also gonna do it for Sweet Roxy celebrating her birthday tonight. Cell block 7 plus 5. You do the math, goddamn. Yes. Come on. Don't forget every Friday night, baby. Each and every Friday night, Tacoma Station. Hey. 21 and over party. Happy birthday going out to Sugar Bear. Woodrow Wilson. Hey, to the bridge. Hey.
Funny how everything changed. Yeah. What he got all that he wanted.
All right, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go.
He said don't say nothing.
Didn't he just point to me?
Oh, I didn't see. My bad.
All right. What's up, y'all? Welcome to my favorite day of the week is Thursday at 8 o'clock. So welcome to the extended happy hour. I'm your boy Red Gill.
And I'm your boy DJ Smoke.
What's up, y'all? What's going on, Smoke?
Nothing, man. Welcome everybody in, man. How was your week, weekend, everything?
Fantastic. I can't complain. Bless, bro.
Hey, that's what
How
it's
about
all
yourself?
about. Same here, man.
Absolutely.
You know, did a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I
And
did
we
a
back here on Thursday.
I think I did a little more of that than this, but I'm still here.
Sometimes that is better than this.
Yeah, most of the time.
Unless you doing this.
But welcome y'all. We got a good show for y'all tonight. I am pleased with our guest that's coming up. We come off of the first half of the show, so we got some surprise guests for y'all. Well, maybe not quite a surprise, but we got a lot of things to talk about. So
Yeah. Let's go.
let's get past the formality so we can bring the guests
Wait a
on.
minute,
So
wait a minute. Click the share button if you're looking right now.
Oh,
Click
yeah,
the
let's go.
share button where it should be about right down there.
yes, indeed.
Click that joker.
Before we go any further, it wouldn't be fair
Let me share it too.
for you to be able to watch the show if anybody else is not tuned in to Red Smoke ENT on Facebook.
Call them up.
Call them up, or make sure you just share it and it'll pop up on your timeline. And then if you tell a friend and they tell a friend,
And everybody tell a friend.
and then we
It's
got
like a
thousands of people
snowball effect,
watching. This is a
baby.
snowball effect. Yes, and I see my man already. Coach, he already shared it.
Or like when you
Marco, did you share it? Okay.
or like when you push that first domino.
Yes, indeed. I ain't no turning back. Is it?
Everything else gonna fall after that.
So what's going on this week, man? Before we go any further, man. What's
I
going
don't
on
know,
with
man.
you? What's worth talking about?
A lot of stuff worth talking about.
There was a lot going on in the last couple of days, right?
Yeah, today, last few days, a lot going on. But I guess the number one thing that's going on that I would say that everybody's talking about on Facebook is the party we having on September the 2nd.
Yeah, that probably
Yeah,
would
that
be
is the number one- yeah.
thing that's going on this week.
Right.
First and foremost, don't forget this
This Sunday.
Sunday.
This Sunday we going in the ultimate day party at Union Jacks.
What's that? September 23rd.
This Sunday.
This Sunday. So, it's September 23rd. This Sunday, y'all. My man DJ Smoke gonna be on the ones and twos. You know, I'm gonna be hosting the party along with the rest of the Four Ball Brothers. My man Rondo, Carlos. So it's gonna be a a phenomenal affair like we always do. It's gonna be grown and sexy. If you got any of the bull going on, keep it home. Come out and let's party responsibly, right?
Right. I want to know how come I can't never host a party?
Because you're the only one who knows how to DJ to a level that the people would accept.
Oh, okay.
If you teach me,
I can teach you.
yes indeed, I'm gonna learn.
You
I
run-
think
you
I had just about enough of you. I need the DJ. I need the DJ. I had about enough of you.
For real?
Yeah,
Okay.
your act is getting old.
Okay, good.
So-
There you go, man.
So,
So when you gonna start?
I'm about to go into my training
Practice
period
mode. Okay.
right now. So give me 90 days like they do at your job.
At your
So,
job?
yeah,
Okay.
that's my
And then once
probational
you
period.
start, you got
Once I
90
start.
days. You
Before
gonna
I
get
get fired. Well, let's see how it goes. I'm up for the challenge, man. You know, but then you have to host the party. Well, I'm DJ. You have to do. the host.
Yeah, I can do that.
Let's do it.
All right,
All
let's
right.
do it. That's what we're
I
gonna. We're
did
gonna.
notice you stepped out of your shell a little more
Yeah.
and been a little vocal.
We
A little more
gonna.
vocal since you started.
Right,
the
we're
show.
gonna do a role reversals.
Role reversal.
Right, you DJ, I MC.
So whose party are we gonna?
Start this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think anybody
Somebody
will.
might not be
Yeah.
too happy.
Yeah, we can't be experimenting at nobody's
Yeah.
party that's paying us to be there. So let's just try
That's
it
true.
at
So
home.
we might, yeah.
Or cookout or something.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Well, it's good, man. You want to
Nothing,
get into
man. I'm
things
still
that-
sharing.
still
Sharing this, man. What you want to talk about? What you saying?
Man, it's a ton of things.
Go ahead.
First of all, Snowfall. I really enjoyed the show ever since you put me up on it. That's
Love
been a good show.
Snowfall.
Snowfall's been a great
Love
show.
Snowfall.
Yes, indeed. You watch it on FX on Wednesdays at 10 o'clock.
Last
Check
night
out
was
Snowfall.
a little over the edge
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah, I think
But,
John Cena been pushing that envelope.
Yeah,
a
but
little
why
bit
is you
too far.
pushing it
I
back in
don't
the
know.
80s?
Yeah, I don't know what.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That it wasn't no reason for
It wasn't. I don't know
to
what
go.
what the narrative is he's trying to push, but he's going a little bit far with it.
The
But
first thing, okay,
yeah,
because that might, but
Yeah.
that second one was
for,
just.
for one, though, in TV now, man, and I think you may agree, right?
Mhm.
It's very little that you can do to add any shock value to anything that's going on right now because
Right.
nothing's left.
Well,
on
I
the
think
table.
that was pretty shocking.
Yeah,
like,
well, I mean, I
To
wasn't
me.
surprised. Yeah,
I ain't
that was-
see that coming.
I didn't see it
Yeah.
coming, but it wasn't shy. I'm not surprised. You know,
I am.
I wasn't surprised. man.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
But
because
good show.
usually I wasn't surprised by it being on there
Mhm.
because I mean usually it's a little more open with it. He just surprised you with it. with
How
what
he
happened.
came with it.
he
Yeah,
just-
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So.
yes, exactly.
But if
So-
you ain't watching Snowfall, what is it on FX?
FX,
FX HD.
that's a free plug for 1,000 people that
Yeah.
watch it for FX. You
Right.
know what I mean? We're not getting paid for that one.
We not?
No.
Oh, okay. Dang. Thought we were.
And let's not
Yeah.
forget about our sponsor, the Kingdom Cafe.
Kingdom
tonight.
Cafe.
You know, they are sponsored some of the best wings in town. I really enjoyed my dinner tonight. You know
I
what
didn't
mean?
get a dinner.
You didn't? You
No.
You got here too late. Well,
Oh, okay,
I paid
well.
for mine, so
so I guess that's why you got a dinner too.
I'm the paid sponsor. But yes, indeed. Let's shout out our sponsors, King Cafe. They came out, man. They always show love. So anytime you're in the areas in Odenton on Blair Road, come through and show them some love for some of the best. Is it accurate to call it soul food, bro?
Yeah.
Some of the best soul food in town. Come on out and support them, all right?
Best wings in the business.
Best wings in the business.
Get
King's
the king
wings.
sauce on the side.
I like the King's wing, King sauce on the wings.
Don't listen to him.
And some on the side, too.
Damn, you
Yes,
want extra
indeed.
sauce?
in
Okay,
there.
all
Yes,
right.
indeed.
You
Yeah,
more
if
of a
I'm gonna have a
saucy,
cheat day.
saucy person.
Yeah, I'm a saucy
Okay.
person. Yes, indeed. So, what do you think about R. Kelly, brother, before we go any further?
I mean, I didn't really read the whole story. I seen the girl say that he wasn't holding her against her will. So, I mean, well, you know, so I don't know, man. What you think?
Well, you know, I saw the girl, but the girl didn't want to
Reveal where she was
reveal
at?
where she was or whether she had any dealings with R. Kelly, so it's kind of hard to say. She still was of age.
Right.
So,
So,
nothing's
yeah.
illegal going on, so it's kind of hard to say. But they did have someone come out to say today
Mm-hmm.
that she has been involved with R. Kelly and he has a lot of women brainwashed, all right?
Oh.
So,
Well, I mean,
and
a
her
lot
name
of
is-
people got women brainwashed. That ain't a crime, is it?
Yeah, but a lot of people don't have them, and which this is an accusation, right?
Uh-huh.
They may have them brainwashed, but a lot of people don't have women in their homes use them as sex slaves. So, I don't know. You know what I mean? That's what the accusations are. So you know what I mean? You probably been brainwashed before, but anybody lock you in their house did it. So,
Oh, nah.
but
Not,
in his
not to
defense,
my knowledge.
nobody's forcing them to stay there.
Right.
So, you know
Well,
what I
that's
mean?
what he's. That's what
yeah.
she said. So hopefully he's not. If he is, they need to lock him up.
But they do say a woman has since come forward and said the allegations are correct, claiming that Kelly has 5 or 6 women who he subjects to constant physical, sexual, and psychological control, routinely recording sexual encounters and subjecting them to cult-like behavioral restrictions.
I mean, so do they want to be there or not?
I mean, I'm not exactly sure.
I mean, if
Yeah,
somebody
that's what
come
I'm
out
saying.
and
So it's up
say,
to them. I don't have
if
an
somebody
opinion
come
on
out
that.
and
They wanna
say
be
they're
there.
not being held against their will,
Yes,
I mean,
indeed.
I don't have nothing to say about it.
Yes,
And then I see the father complaining, but they said he the one took the girl to R. Kelly.
Exactly. And they're saying that the young lady's saying that when they are out, we're not allowed to look at anyone. We have to keep our heads down. If we're back in the studio sitting on the couches and he has friends across the room at the bar, we can't look at each other or communicate with each other.
Okay, that ain't a crime, is it?
No.
Huh.
No, it's not a crime at all. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, whoever sent their daughter to R. Kelly, I mean, I don't think
Yeah,
I
they
don't
all
want-
lock
I don't
him
want
up.
my daughter hanging
They
out
all
with
lock,
All right.
lock
Yes,
him up
indeed.
for
So
even
there you go.
send his daughter to stay with R. Kelly.
Absolutely. So there we go. Moving
Right.
on.
All for a record, a hit record.
All for hit record. Yeah, they're hanging around, hoping to catch fire.
Yeah,
But hey,
it'll never happen.
what can we say?
Yeah.
All right.
What else going on?
I would like to discuss the things that have pissed you off this week, DJ Smoke. And this segment is brought to you by the Kingdom Cafe. This segment is called Things That Pissed Off DJ Smoke this week.
Oh man, I ain't really pissed off, man.
No.
Yeah, I've been, I'm in a,
Man, you've been
good
really,
space,
really
man.
mellow, man. We better bring on the
Yeah.
guests because you get.
Yeah.
But when
I ain't pissed off.
I got anything pissed. I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off. this
Okay,
week.
well, yeah. What pissed you off?
Public bathrooms, man.
Oh
my
God.
goodness, man.
Yeah,
I was at work,
you're right.
man, and God forbid you have to go and sit
Yeah,
down, boy.
number
It
two,
looked like
you in
people
trouble.
shitting on the toilets and all that, man. But that's the only thing that pissed me off this week. I think this should be better maintained for such a nice establishment that I work at.
I'm gonna tell you who got good bathrooms.
Who got the yeah? That should be a good topic. Who got the best bathrooms? That you don't mind
Nordstrom's.
taking them? Oh yeah, I've been there.
Nordstrom.
Yeah, Nordstrom has a nice
Nordstrom's
restaurant.
got good bathrooms.
I'm gonna tell you, that was a good bathroom that we did parties at. LaFontaine Blue keep a nice bathroom.
Excellent
Yes,
bathroom
indeed.
at
Yeah,
LaFontaine Blue.
Yes, indeed. If
I'll tell you where you don't want. I'll tell you where you don't want to go bathroom unless you got some boots on. American Legion.
Oh man, this is a funny story, man. We used to DJ at the American Legion all the time. Smoke probably being about 5'3" at the most. But if you ever-
5'4",
5'4"?
man.
Nah, we'll give you that. If you ever go on American Legion, man, the urinals is like this tall. Smoke, I stand on his tippy toes.
That's true.
Who installed them joints?
Must was tall, but
So if you ever go down to American Legion, then you need to use the urinal, man. Don't
Check
go down
'em
there.
out.
I think it's
Yeah.
for at least 5'8" in tall.
yeah, you got to be.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta be.
yeah.
You
I
really
tell you
do.
what, if
You guys
if
wanna
you
sit
under 5'4", you definitely in trouble.
Oh yeah, you gotta go
Yeah.
install them.
Nah, I'll go outside.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
go
give it up.
outside first, man.
Yes, indeed.
I'm
Well,
from Shady Side. That's where we go bathroom.
Shady
outside.
side.
We go bathroom outside. That Shady
Ain't no
Side,
shame in the
man.
game. Don't forget to share that.
That link.
Share the link. Since nothing pissed DJ Smoke off, current events, we can share with our guests and see what their opinions are. I think we should go to break and just bring on the guests.
Hey, man, works for me. Why not?
Yes, indeed.
Let's
So
do
let's
it.
get ready for our guests, man. I'm pleased to bring out tonight, when we come back off a break, my brother Troy. And also, he got a
Wait a
special
minute,
guest
brother
with him.
Troy X. Come
All
on,
right,
man.
well, I've been knowing this man a long time. I don't think he got offended by it. You can,
Well,
we'll talk. He'll be here, brother Troy X. We'll be here. We'll be back in a couple of
you
minutes,
ain't
y'all.
introduced other guys?
And make it happen. We'll make it happen. Happy birthday, Ronette. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's what we need, that baby.
1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear it? I can hear you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Welcome back. There we go.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
You can hear me now. I can hear you.
Welcome back.
All right, 1, 2, 1, 2. Welcome back to the second half and the most important half. I'm really excited.
Me
tonight.
too.
You know
I'm
what
super
I mean?
excited.
I am really excited tonight. Welcome back to the second half of the extended happy hour. I'm your boy Red Gill.
And I'm your boy DJ Smoke.
All right, and tonight I am pleased to announce our special guest. We got Brother Troy X in the building.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
Brother Troy
All right.
X. See, he got it right this time, see.
Welcome, Troy. How you, man? It's good to see you, man. It's a pleasure to have you here.
It's a
All
pleasure
right.
to be here.
Great, man. So,
Yes,
All right.
first and foremost, man, I thank for the opportunity to express our thoughts, our ideas relative to Family Day, which we'll be discussing. After any questions that you choose to ask or bring to the forefront, I'm willing to entertain or best address it to the best of my ability. But I thank Brother Gill, Brother Terrell, Brother Rondell, I'm sorry, and of course Brother Randy and all those who are responsible for making this opportunity what it is. I've been knowing Gil for quite some time. And good to see him doing what he's doing. And like I said, I'm thankful to be present, and I'm ready to get started, whatever you want to ask, man.
all right, well, Troy,
Yes, sir.
I mean, so well, man. We've been knowing each other for a while. Where should we start, man?
Let's start with what he got going on. Let's get started with that one first.
Well, we just gonna take it back to the beginning. You want to start from what he got going on?
Yeah,
now?
and then we go back. Yeah, I mean with this. Yeah, this.
Well, we gonna talk about this. You want?
But I mean, I let
you
the
wanna
people
start?
know now, man.
Okay.
Let them know early.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, this is our second annual Family Day Festival. And one of the objectives of the Family Day Festival is to have the community of Annapolis. Many of us in Annapolis, we go to Washington, D.C., which is fine. We go to Baltimore, which is fine. And we go to the various festivals that they have. But we never claim nothing for ourselves. So the Family Day Festival is not Brother Troy's, so to speak. It's Annapolis. So we want the whole Annapolis to claim what's rightfully ours. And this is a Family Day Festival which we hope to bring peace and raise the level of consciousness and have a lively event by which children could be present, adults be present, and get some good, wholesome entertainment free of charge on
Free
July
of charge.
29th, 2017. We ask you to bring your whole family out. We have our brother Kojo, who is present amongst us, who will be speaking with us as well. Brother Trader Kid, several others, Prosperity Band. We have our sister Erica, Diva Divorce, who will be hosting Little Black as well. A host of other things as well. So we ask all to come out. Every single person you know in the DMV, particularly in Annapolis as well, come out on July 29th, 2070. It's your affair, a family affair.
There you go, and it's free.
Absolutely.
It's free, and when he says everybody, man, he means everybody. When
That's
he
right.
says
Right.
a family affair, and that's one thing I like about it, Troy is always welcome everybody
That's
to
right.
come out and come together and party as a family or have a good time with
That's
good,
right.
wholesome entertainment for everybody.
That's right.
So if you can't come out there and have a good time, then something's wrong with you. But this is
Right.
somewhere you definitely should be. It's in Annapolis. You know what I mean? We're always talking about we want something to do. We want something for grown people
That's
to do.
right.
Here we bringing something for grown people to do along with their family and their kids. And we can all have a good time together with vendors. So you should
Absolutely.
be there. Last year, it was hot as
That's right.
out as
Yeah,
a
it was
mother.
hot, yeah.
But
Yeah.
still people
Good time.
came
Came
out,
out.
man.
Good
And
time.
the event is growing. So.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's come out and make it a positive affair so we can look forward to even bigger and better things next year.
Absolutely.
Lindsey Campbell said, "What's up, y'all?" And Tracy said, "Hey, guys."
Hey, what's up, Linda and
Lindsey
Tracy?
Campbell and Tracy, what's going on?
Brother
y'all?
Bobo, we want to see you there,
Bobo,
black man.
absolutely.
We got to see you there. And I might say that it's good that you mentioned last year, because if you didn't have to come out, the forecasters was telling you don't come out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So even in 100-degree weather,
Yes,
like
indeed.
y'all said,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
people came out.
Right.
And people were calling me and said, Brother True, I did an hour. You know what I'm saying? I was there for an hour. You know what I'm saying? And I left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And came back. So that was welcome. You can't get mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
It was hot.
So we showed love in light of all of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Gil, the full Bald brothers, I give a special shout out to them. Not only do they support by pushing it, they supported us with donations.
Absolutely.
Because of course the event is free because we don't want anybody to make an excuse say I can't come.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? But of course permits costs. Raheem Devon is not free. And several other acts are not free as well. But we ain't tripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're not saying that you don't come because you don't give a donation. We come. But if you do have it in your spirit to give to a cause that's bigger than us all, please do so.
Right.
Absolutely, man. Well said, bro.
It's well worth it. Well worth it.
It is.
man.
Well, with that coming up, I want to get to the point of how we discussed it earlier, the evolution of you and how did we get here and how did we get to a point where you would be sponsoring such an event. So let's go back a while, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the beginning. Right?
Anywhere we want to go.
So let's get to your story. I mean, if
Sure.
you don't mind, I'm going to start where I know you from, right?
Sure.
And you might not even remember this, but
I remember.
when we were teenagers,
That's
Troy and
right.
I used to work together
Kmart.
in Kmart.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
In Kmart. So Troy was in the Kmart cafeteria. I was
That's right.
working out there stocking
That's right.
shelves.
The
That's
old
right.
Kmart.
Yeah, and the next thing I know, I mean, just to be blatantly honest, I
Yeah.
come out, and next thing I know, that Troy is balling.
Oh,
Yeah, man, like I'm sitting there like, oh no, not Kmart, Troy. Just washing dishes.
Not washing dishes,
No,
Troy.
not washing dishes. Like you must be crazy. No. And then I seen him. I was like, oh, that Kmart.
Yeah.
Things have changed for Kmart. Troy. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's reality.
yeah. So Troy,
Yeah.
what I did want to ask is, and at a young age and living such a life of indulgence, right?
Yeah.
How did you get into living such a life of discipline? You know, and what you
okay.
now? How did you
Okay.
become so disciplined in what you're doing now? And where did this start for you?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a very good question,
Yeah.
man. Like the brother says, some people know my story, some people don't.
Okay.
But I can, in a nutshell, say that I was heavily involved with selling cocaine
Okay.
in Annapolis and throughout the areas in various places at a very, 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 very young age. At that particular time, wasn't no youngsters of my age, and I say that humbly, is nothing to brag about or to
Yeah.
push, that was getting the type of quantity of drugs that I was receiving
Yeah.
from California through Annapolis and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
So I say that to say that in the midst of me involving myself in that type of activity, some people know me
Yeah.
personally and was involved with me.
Yeah.
I was with a brother who was a part of the team
Okay.
back then,
All right.
and he had a tape of the Minister Farrakhan,
Okay.
and I was in the midst of doing something heavy.
Yeah. While you was
Yeah.
still while you was in the streets.
Yeah, I was in the streets.
Oh, okay.
I was in the
okay.
midst of doing something heavy, but he had a
Okay.
tape of the Minister
Okay.
in his house playing.
Okay.
Stopped me in my tracks.
And part of the team.
Yeah, he was part of the team.
Oh, okay. All right.
And we would tease him because he would talk that Islam stuff.
Yeah.
We'd say, man, why white man this and all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why you speak to him? We was ignorant, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought they devils, why you speaking to him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you eat that pork chop. So we would talk to him like that.
Yeah.
All that type of stuff, right? So, but he had dropped the seed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's another brother Dale Vesta. He would come. He was a Muslim. He was in the nation at that time, but he would
Yeah.
come. And when Harbor House was the hub,
Yeah.
people don't know. Some people know. At that time, Harbor House was a multi-million-dollar running operation.
Wow.
In reality, people
Yeah.
would come from Bywaters. People would come from every hood to get hit over Harbor House for the most part.
For the most
You know what I'm
part, yeah.
saying? And I'm from Robinwood. You know what I'm saying?
So what's this? The 80s?
It's the 80s.
80s, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it is. And but I got love through all the neighborhoods.
Okay.
Even though I'm from Robinwood, Harbor House was the love affair, so to speak.
Absolutely.
But all the neighborhoods, for the
I know
most
you was
part,
from Robinwood.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So,
good.
and I said it to say that Dale Vesta would come
Uh-huh.
and try to teach and drop some knowledge on us, and we was in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So we wouldn't really listen to us. So these are persons who would drop seeds on us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's a brother named Mike Hinton. He used to be a part of the team.
Mhm.
We was together. He had a tape and the minister was on, and I was ready to do something heavy for him, but I stopped. Meaning I didn't stop hustling,
Yeah.
but he stopped me in my tracks.
Right.
Okay.
And I wanted to look at tapes. And I said, where can we find these tapes from? And he said, well, we can go DC Tape Connection. So I would go up Tape Connection and buy tapes,
Okay.
even though I was in the midst
Right.
of doing what I was doing. But it didn't stop me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until I went into prison, and then Baltimore Baltimore doesn't have a federal holding spot. I mean, Annapolis don't have a federal holding spot, but Baltimore does.
Okay.
So all the federal prisoners at that time had a federal case. It was rarity, certain people at
Yeah.
that time. We had a federal case, so they took me to Baltimore.
No, okay.
And it was a CO, correctional officer, and he would smuggle tapes of Minister Farrakhan in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was the beginning process of raising the level of my conscience. It started on the street,
Right.
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was so caught up,
Right.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Until I was set still, that's when I began to take heed and take hold
Oh,
of what was
awesome, man.
happening.
Awesome story, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. Man, and just to ask, how long were you down?
I was down 11 years and 4 months straight. They never gave me a bail.
Never gave you a bit.
No, I wasn't. I was a hustler, of course, but I
Yeah.
wasn't gun playing heavy. I mean,
Yeah.
that was involved with that type of lifestyle, but that wasn't our thing.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I said that to say that you would think that you would get a bail.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I was never given a bail.
For
They
11
didn't.
years.
Yeah, they never
No
gave me a bail from the jump.
Not even the opportunity
No,
to
not even a
consider
bail.
it.
Nah, not even.
Yeah.
Sitting, I ain't had no
No prize.
no prize or nothing.
So was that rare for that?
Yeah, that's a rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a rarity.
Right.
No prize or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't been in. I ain't got no history of trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got homeboys that been in Waxters, Montrose, all that type of stuff
Yeah.
coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I ain't had that history.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Ayana said, hey, Troy. And Tracy said, Eastport, yep, up at the wreck. And Pete said, what's up, fellas?
that's
What's
what
up,
Get it
Pete?
love.
What's up, Ayana? Of course, that's my wife.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
she said, hey, Troy. Tracy, that's my wife.
Oh, okay,
So they
send
just
love.
shouted out, just saying, hey,
And-
thanks for tuning in. We got some people in the back. I don't know.
Tell Pete thank you too.
Yeah,
Never
make-
homeboy. That's Big Pete.
Yeah, Big
Right,
Pete. Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
yeah.
Pete, and always love
Which Pete is that?
It's Pete.
Yeah, Pete tunes in every Thursday, man, so we can always count on him. We appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Anything you got for Troy, Smoke? Anything going on?
What made you start? The game.
That's a good question. Man. Oh, the game.
Drug
Hustling?
The drug game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was the thing at that time.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We seen people with money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cars. My
Right.
brother Mike had
Right.
cars and stuff.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff
Right.
attractive.
Right.
So it was the in thing, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Girls at that time, you gotta have some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you come say we don't understand.
Right.
They dress any type of way now, haircut any type of way. When we
Yeah.
was coming up, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
right.
nah.
You know
You're
what I'm saying?
absolutely right. Yes,
So,
indeed.
you had to have some money. So, that's how basically, it started. So, Harbor House was a hub of that activity. Various people I know, I come up, people see me because I fortunately have businesses, but I work like I hustle
Yeah.
Right.
in my
Absolutely.
business.
Right.
So I said that to
Yeah.
say, I used to have long leather trench coats, furs and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
But I used to
Oh.
be out there,
That's what I was like.
you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
hustling.
That's what
You
I
know what I'm
was
saying?
saying.
It ain't this overnight. I was hustling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I said that to say, because a lot of people started out hustling because Harbor House was open at that particular
Yeah.
time, but they didn't endure
Right.
long. You know what I'm saying? So I started like that.
Okay.
I started quarters and
Right.
8 balls and half ounces and ounces and
Worked
things
your
of
way
that
up.
nature. Yeah.
Okay.
But what I will say,
Nobody
bro,
hit me off.
Right.
What I will say though is, from Kmart Troy, ever since
Yeah.
I seen you, even though you was hustling, the love was always the same when
Oh,
I
yeah.
seen you.
Oh,
So your
yeah.
demeanor never changed.
Oh, no.
You was still the same humble guy. You know what I mean? So
We were washing dishes. I was washing dishes.
yeah,
He had the
absolutely.
suit. He had the shoot. I mean, he had the,
Yeah,
the tie. And
Yeah,
the shirt.
So man,
I was stealing candy out the back.
Yeah, exactly.
At
Me
that
too.
time.
We was,
Yeah.
me and Lip, if you remember, me
Yeah.
and Lip was sitting back and eating candy out the back.
Yeah.
So when did you get started? I mean, I know you
Yeah.
said you know, when you were getting the tapes from the correctional officer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So when did you really say, all right, this is?
It was like
This is
when
my
I heard
life.
the minister, man, to be honest, bruh, it was like love, something that I was yearning for all my life.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That type of message and powerful message.
Okay.
If the minister's heard without nobody else telling you about him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
That's what happens a lot of times. They don't want to hear him because they never heard him because the newsman had introduced him.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? To the
absolutely.
public. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard him unadulterated, I'm like, damn. Never
Yeah.
had a man speak like that in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
The first tape was called Merry Christmas. And this not to put nobody down who believe in it, but he broke that thing down so fast. I mean, so
Yeah.
thorough.
Yeah.
I never thought about it before.
Yeah.
See, some places don't have chimneys. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? How can a white man all over the world go into your chimney and some place in the hood you ain't even got a chimney?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This make you think.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
somebody
So,
been robbing
yeah.
you. That's the biggest stick up going. You know what I'm saying? So he was breaking it down like that. I'm like,
Right.
So,
damn.
you
know?
provoke you to think, right?
Yeah.
Early on. But so in your stint, how long were you there before you actually? I guess was it a transition before you finally said
It really wasn't too tough.
It wasn't?
Because the same, and I said this humbly, anybody been in prison with me,
Mm-hmm.
and I said this humbly too, it's nothing to brag about, the same type of respect that the drug world I receive, even in the prisons.
In prison, really?
The same way,
At a young age.
at a young age. And
Wow.
anybody been locked up with me, they would tell you the same. And I said that ain't nothing to brag about, I'm saying
Yeah,
humble.
absolutely.
Right.
But because I claimed it and I did it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? What I'm about.
It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that was like instantly. Of course, I had to grow into certain things. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't as disciplined initially as I ultimately became.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it was something that I just clung on, grabbed on to, and just kept going forward.
Did you do time locally?
No, the
No?
feds don't. They ship you.
Okay.
Yeah, they ship you
Yeah.
out. So the first place I was at, Petersburg, Virginia.
Okay.
And I got shipped from Petersburg, Virginia, because they said that I interfered with the orderly running of the institution. And anytime you a perceived threat to the orders
And at what
of
age
the
were you at this
authority,
time?
probably 21,
Wow.
22.
Yeah.
So they take you up off the compound and give you diesel therapy. Diesel therapy is that they snatch you up, put you in a hole, and put you on a raggedy bus.
Wow.
And then you don't know where you're going at. And
Wow.
you call your peoples after you get to your destination. So they took me and another brother named Quentin, he was in the nation too,
Mm-hmm.
and grabbed us up off the compound, meaning lock you up, put you in a hole, put us on diesel therapy, that's a federal bus, took me to Ashland, Kentucky.
From Virginia?
Ain't nothing but hillbilly. You know what I'm saying? So I get off the bus, and they talking about, you know what you're here for? I said, no, sir. Neither do I. You know what I'm saying? So, you ain't never been to Kentucky. You
Right.
just
Yeah.
thinking,
Yes, indeed.
crackers down here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're like, damn. So that's what diesel therapy. So
what
when
made
you're a
him-
threat or perceived threat over the influence of other people,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? They call that interfering with the orderly running of an institution, because they are the only ones supposed to have influence over inmate population.
So
Okay.
what made you a threat? What made them say you were?
Because of the respect,
Okay.
I would say. You know what I'm saying? In the nation, we got order.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you somewhere in the ranks and people naturally follow you, then they think that that can't happen.
They
Ain't
don't
supposed
like
to
it.
happen. Yeah, they
Okay.
gonna lock you up.
Right.
So
What's
it's
that
kind of
mean?
like, let's nip it in the bud before
Yeah.
you go any further.
So once you got to Kentucky, did you
Yeah.
get that same?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
I just grew. Ashland, Kentucky, the same thing by the grace of Allah, and respect, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
And then they shipped me from Ashland, Kentucky, not because of what they did
Okay.
before,
Right.
and they put me to Morgantown, West Virginia.
So why did they ship you just? random?
Just good. I was good, and so
Oh, okay.
forth and so
So a
on.
better place.
Yeah, better
Okay.
place. yeah.
Okay. Good.
That's how they did that.
You got something?
No, go ahead.
I just want to ask you this before we go on, and not to spend too much time on that.
Okay, that's
you know
fine.
what I mean. If
Yeah.
you don't mind, I want to ask: was it, the nation, that was the influence on you when you got out? Because so many people get out and have lived that lifestyle,
Yeah.
and they transition back to it. So, do you think that's what gave you the discipline to come out? And stand on your own too, doing what you're doing, right, and not resort back to what you
Yeah.
know is very profitable.
Easily could have been done.
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah.
Easily. Yeah, I was propositioned with multiple kilos
Really?
on coming home,
Right.
Oh wow.
and people who know me wanted me to hit them off,
Okay.
just off GP, and still be a Muslim. You know, what I mean? Yeah, but yeah, that's how they want. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? But that I didn't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to make money legally.
Yeah.
If I know how to do it illegally, I know how to do it legally.
Right.
It's all in the mind set. You know what I'm saying? So that's my mindset. Brother sold me. He saw me selling final calls.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be real humble.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If you throwing not stones but bricks
Right.
Yeah.
at the penitentiary, that means keys. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right. Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
now you selling final calls. You got to be real humble.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see if I just was doing it in D.C.
Right.
I set up shop selling final calls in town.
Oh, okay.
That ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's,
Yeah,
you
right.
gotta be
Absolutely.
real humble.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you got a perceived clout,
yeah,
you know what I'm
especially
saying?
when people
Yeah.
know you.
Yeah,
Everybody
selling
know you,
final
yeah.
calls.
Yeah.
So that I didn't let that stuff bother me.
Right.
I am who I am,
Right.
and nobody can make me to be other than what I am as a man. You know what I'm saying? So I stand on my own. So I was disciplined to the point where, as though I know once I understood the tricks and the traps that is laid down for us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? By this government in particular, for us to fall victim to, then as a person who has degree of knowledge from what I've experienced, I must not fall back into that. There's a saying that goes like this: if you do the same thing and expect different results, they call that insanity.
Insanity. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
And most of us go out, come back, and expect a different result.
Right. Yeah,
You know what I'm
something
saying?
different to happen.
And you know what ended up happening.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely.
It never fails.
Adrian Quill said, "What's up, fellas?"
What's
Hey,
up,
what's
Quill?
up, Quill? How you doing, bro? Anybody else on there?
That's it.
Okay. That's awesome, man. We got some good stuff going on tonight.
Yeah,
man.
really
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
good
I know we
stuff,
about
yeah.
to go to break real soon. We can bring on our other guests. You
Koja.
know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
about that time. We still got to push more and more information going
Okay.
on with the Family Day. We
Right.
got
That's
more
right.
we can talk to Brother Troy X about.
That's fine.
You know what I mean? Plus, he got
Again.
one of the guests and the performers at
That's
the
right.
Family
Right.
Day here.
That's
So
right.
So we
we'll
gonna
be
come
right
back.
back in a couple of minutes, y'all.
Let's go.
All right.
This how we gonna start that Sunday, y'all. This how we gonna start that Sunday. Let's get it, y'all. What? Let's get it, y'all. look, girl, it's hard enough for me to play. Till the chick see you in this booth, I was playing. So I'm sitting in the studio trying to easy you, babe. Sitting in the studio trying to. You need a real shout it, throw that cookie shout it. Me and you can make it. This verse to get you naked. Your heart ain't been for quaking. Cuba ain't mistaken. See, I'm caught all in the moment. See my table. Yeah, I'm gangster. I'm on it. Shit, my yak. You can say without that hat. That thing on the back. See qualities of bad girls. That's what you got attitude and swag, girl. Good luck, girl. When the door knock, no one's on, girl. Girl. It's a girl, girl. Girl. Sitting in the studio trying to easy you, babe. Yeah. See the song you know is little girl, it's hard enough for me to play it. All right. See the chips you in this booth, I was playing. So I be sitting in the studio trying to easy you, babe. Feels good, baby. Feels good, baby. Know I like it, cookie, girl, you know I not to be faded. Can I hit that cookie way I wanna while this record's playing? Yeah. Put my tongue in different places, play a game of operation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no metaphors, I'm keeping it straight with you. See, I'ma put this all inside you. See, I'ma put this all inside you. See, I'ma put this all inside. What you say, see, I'ma put this all inside you. Hell yeah, you can. Come on. See, I'ma put this all inside you. What? See, I'ma put this all inside you. How you feel, burgers? Sweet Shell, TT, NT. Whatever you want to do, Taisha. Mr. Leia, how you feel, girl?
Happy birthday, Virgo. If you ain't fine. Hey, Angie. If you ain't fine. Tanea. If you ain't fine. Cheeky eyes. Hey, Lola. If you ain't fine.
That's what we're talking about, baby.
If you ain't fine, Monique Michelle, if you ain't fine, well, I said, I know you ain't fine. Please stop, I know where you was last night. He gon' ride and at least be good. Heard he was in my old hood. I thought we were past these games, no more games, I believe. Tell me what I hate the most. You think he's so smart, you think he's fooling me. You must be tough, baby, so tough, tough. I ain't tough, baby, he's so tough, tough. So I deserve it all. You know I take care of you. Whatever you need, I do. Ungrateful, look how you repay me. Unfaithful, look how you be playing with my heart. You had no reason. I swear, repeat, keep on doing me wrong. You look up and
1, 2, 1, 2.
I know
Welcome
we
back.
were
Welcome back, everyone, to the extended happy hour.
Yes, indeed. We are back. I'm your boy Red Gill.
And I'm your boy DJ
We
Smoke.
got tonight. We got our boy, longtime friend of mine, brother
That's
Troy
right.
X in the building.
And we
That's
got the legend, the living legend, Coach Joe.
That's right.
What you going by now?
Oh man, Kojo.
Kojo. Okay, I want to get it right now.
Yeah. Kojo.
Kojo. Okay,
yeah,
all right, okay.
For
Welcome
now,
to
you
the
know
show.
the AKA.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Everything been going good for you?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Definitely not a stranger to the show,
Good.
so welcome back, bro.
Man, appreciate y'all for having me.
No, you
Thank
know
you for the
anytime,
invite,
man.
Brother Troy.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah, it's definitely a must. If I may say
absolutely.
that on Family Day, July 29th, 2017, one of the stars in his own way, and he's definitely that, will be there, and that's Brother Kojo. He's one of the kings of Annapolis. And
For sure.
he will be sharing the stage. He shared the stage last year. His rap is filled with a lot of information and inspiration. So much so that KRS-One, he tipped his hat off to him.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So that's speaking volumes anytime KRS-One, you know, the young ones, y'all don't know nothing about KRS-One.
I didn't know. They're like, who?
But anybody know anything about rap and history of rap, they know
Right.
about KRS-One. Anytime a man do like that to a brother who from Annapolis,
Exactly.
it must be known, you know.
Yeah, one thing I respect, man, and I told Kojo this before. Regardless of where he goes or what he does, he always represents Annapolis to the
Sure
fullest.
Every
So it
time.
ain't no surprise of where he coming
Right.
from, and it ain't no surprise about his story. He don't mind telling it to you. So
Yes.
we appreciate you for that, bro.
Man, thank y'all.
Yes,
You're
indeed,
welcome, man.
So
You're welcome.
continue to do what you're doing, man. I see a lot of bright things in your future, man.
Man, will do.
Absolutely. That's your homie. You got it.
That's my man. That me and him had, you know, some chit chat off camera. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff people might don't want to know. You know, me and him was talking about, but
Okay.
you know, I was at the last year festival. Here we go again with that curtain. Last year festival, and the brother did his thing. He did his thing.
Yes, indeed.
Shut the music down. I don't need no PA. I'm gonna rap.
Yeah.
Yes,
Everybody out here gonna hear me.
indeed. And it was 2,000 degrees.
Right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
yes,
And we
indeed.
talk about a big football field.
Yeah.
He shut. I don't need no mic. This
Sure
last
did.
song I'm gonna do acapella.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we say it was hot, man, I mean,
No, it
I'm
was
not
hot.
exactly. It
No,
was
that's
real
It was
hot.
hotter than it was today.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
hot. That's
Along
all you had to
that
do.
line,
You, was,
yeah.
you just walked outside, you was sweating.
sweat.
It was,
Yeah.
Yep.
it was hot, man.
That's
It was extremely hot, man. A lot of people came out, so I know this year is going to be even bigger and better.
That's right.
And we already prepared for next year. So
That's right.
let's not get forget about some of the important parts. The GoFundMe, how can you donate to this thing?
Right.
Yes,
And
sir.
is it too late?
No, it's not too late.
All right.
On all the flyers, I don't know if they can see this, but we put about 5,000 out so far. We hit the DMV all through Annapolis. On each flyer, if you would like to donate, okay, you go to GoFundMe, it's a GoFundMe link, www.gofundme.com/Family Day Festival 2017. Once again, www.gofundme.com/Family Day Festival 2017. And I mention that because we want Annapolis to claim this.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And we have no sponsors. It's the Annapolis Local Organizing Committee, which is a group of team that works. We work together. And the charitable donations of individuals. We're thankful that Pastor Charles Curl, he gave $300 today.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's a donation of it. This, come on, continue to do it. He will be speaking that day as well. Bishop Craig Coates will be speaking that day as well. But we ask for the nickels and dimes of the people.
Absolutely.
In one way or another, we're going to make it happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? But that shouldn't give us an excuse not to donate. If you got $5, you got $10, you got $20, give something to the cause.
Absolutely.
That's all we ask.
And,
Yeah, for you to come out and see a Raheem Devon concert for free.
Yeah.
And a Kojo concert.
Kojo.
Concert.
And
we
who
got
else?
Prosperity Band.
Man.
Who
We
else?
got Trey the Kid who got a hot single out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Brother Messiah.
We got Brother Messiah. We got
Car show.
Car
Pony
Show.
Ride.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. We hosted by Diva the Voice
Voice.
and Lil Black from
Black.
92Q. I mean,
What more can you
can't
ask
go
for?
anywhere
Yeah.
for free for that.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
You're really tripping if you're not.
And bring the children if you would, because we're bringing back also family. This time, actual double Dutch team.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Last year, what we wanted to do is we wanted the children to get back acclimated to that type of stuff when we saw it
Yeah,
coming up.
right. Yeah.
And so we went to the various recreational centers, and Fisher donated jump ropes for them, but we couldn't get them up to par.
Gotcha.
But this year we got a team coming out of D.C. that's what they do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they'll be performing. We got a marching band, 3 of them,
Right.
that will be marching that day.
Okay.
So come out 10 o'clock early because we have a car show as well. And the cars will be like a caravan. They will be meeting at the Safeway parking lot. Okay. And we're going to come all the way from Safeway parking lot all the way down to Weems Well. And the reason why we got to do it like that, because they gave us a lot of trouble permit-wise with actual shutting down roads
Gotcha.
for parade.
Okay.
That's our
Right.
initial intent, but we're going to improvise
It looked
like
like,
that.
pony rides and horses and
Yes,
everything.
sir.
This time. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
That's
So
right.
last year, you doing football again? Didn't you do
Football as well.
last year? Okay.
Yeah, we had the youth
Same
football
teams?
last year, different teams.
Okay.
But we had youth football. That was another part of that.
Right.
People
Yeah.
didn't know. You know
Yeah,
what
that
I'm
was
saying?
earlier.
Yeah, it was earlier.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sorry, we did leave Moonlicious off there too.
That's right.
one of the band's performances.
Moonlicious?
They did a
Okay.
very
We don't
good
want to
job.
forget
Right.
anybody.
Yeah,
man.
they did
So
a very
sure.
good,
Absolutely.
a balanced band. You know what I'm saying? They versatile.
Right.
They did a very good job. That's right.
Right.
And let me say, you can expect a donation from Red Smoke Entertainment.
man, thanks for the
Absolutely.
love,
Yeah,
fam.
absolutely.
Yeah.
No
Thank y'all
question.
for the love.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
So-
And another thing that I did want to ask, you know what I mean? This is the second annual. So what provoked this? How did we get to having an Annapolis Family Day Festival?
Good question,
Yes,
man.
indeed.
At the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March, Minister Farrakhan reinitiated with us. Y'all see LOC? Some people say, what does that mean, lock? They were like, I read lock. You know what I'm saying? But it means local organizing committee. Okay. He asked us to go back into our communities, regardless of ideological, philosophical, or religious background. We ain't set tripping.
Right.
We one family. We brung 3 buses. Kojo was an intricate part. He was present there as well. When we first started the LOC, he was the first one I talked to. He met me and him and another sister at Cheesecake Factory to start the LOC, Local Organizing Committee, where people from different backgrounds, different religion, and we ain't tripping off of that. You know what I'm saying? We got one game, and that's one objective, and that's to make our communities a decent and safe place to live.
Right.
So the LOC is instrumental in uplifting the level of consciousness and socialization with one another in a peaceful atmosphere. And it's something ironic that every time y'all have y'all event, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got asked a couple of weeks after that fact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is becoming a household
Right, yeah,
thing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
And we support each other.
Right,
Yes,
exactly,
That's a
yeah.
must.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And that's what I also wanted to say in that you brought up our event. And I want to commend you, excuse me, because Brother Troy, I see him out in the community, right?
Yes, sir.
In the prisons,
That's
from
right.
what I understand.
That's right.
And as well as social events. He comes
That's
and
right.
supports us.
That's right.
And I want to thank him because he comes out, show support, and buy tickets, whether
That's
he's
right.
there present, and sometimes he
Right.
even comes.
That's right.
So I want to show on all levels. So when he says everybody, he's out. He's not forcing no agenda on you.
No.
He's out here telling you we're all about family.
That's right.
Come out and have a good time.
That's right.
And he backs what he says. So
That's
he's
right.
not just walking the walk, he's talking the talk. So I
That's right.
commend you for that, bro.
And thank you.
Yeah,
and I'm
so-
glad you emphasized that
Yeah.
this ain't a Muslim thing.
Yeah.
There's some people probably shy away, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
I got a
Right.
buddy, friend, he said, man, I be talking to people, he say, they go to him and say, what did he say to you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a ghost or something, right? You know what I'm saying? So he said, man, you talk regular. You know what I'm saying? Man. So that's how they be thinking.
Right.
I don't like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
regular. You know what
That's
I'm
it,
saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You've been at our events, man, and
Yeah.
you supported us, man, showed love, and also contributed to
That's right.
everything
And
that
we'll
we've
continue
done.
to do so.
Yes,
Right.
indeed. And
Yes, sir.
and I want to let you know I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
So this event is for everyone.
Everybody.
Methodist,
Everybody
Catholic,
come-
whatever
That's right,
you
that's
are.
right.
Don't like you said, it
That's
ain't
right.
a Muslim event.
No.
It's for
Our
everybody.
event. That's
Our
right.
event,
That's
right.
right.
So
For your
we
family.
want your
That's
family,
right.
right.
Yes,
So
indeed.
you got a family, come out, bring your
That's right.
family.
Yes, indeed.
And,
And don't hesitate.
yeah.
And don't forget to support. Go to the GoFundMe page and make sure you show some love, man.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You got
Y'all-
anything going on?
Somebody named Flea Brown said, I see you, homie. I don't know exactly what he talking.
Talk about
Oh, yeah,
Kojo
yeah, yeah,
Brown.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He
Okay.
from
Right
down the
away.
way. Shout
Okay.
out to my man Fleet. Make sure you come out too, man.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
right.
July 29th. We are there.
Flea, come
That's
on
right.
through, Flea.
Yeah.
Kojo, what was it that made you take such an intricate part in this movement?
Man, a bunch, right? like first and foremost, like I didn't know Brother Troy personally, right?
Yeah.
But two of the people in this whole entire world that I respect to the utmost had nothing, always had positive things to say.
Right.
And those people are RIP to my grandmother.
Right.
She used to always say, you know, I used to babysit Troy. You know what I'm saying? So, Troy, that's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
And that was one of, like I said, you know, grandma, you know, she one of the leading
Put that
forces in the
stamp on it.
family.
There
So,
you go, yeah.
her word, man, like
Grandma
everything.
said
Grandma
that's
word.
it. Grandma said that's it. Yeah.
So before I even
That's right,
had the
yeah.
opportunity, like me and him sat down and talked,
Right.
I already, whatever he want to do, whatever he with, I'm with it.
Right.
Just
All
like
the
simply
time,
off
too.
that, man.
Right.
And the second person is my big homie Rico, man.
Yeah.
Dude who I looked up to, one of the reasons I rap in the
Right.
first place, you know what I'm saying? He was doing it in the neighborhood before I even wrote my first rap. So like he inspired me to even want to rhyme.
Right.
So he had told me, you know, man Troy, he come on, you know, and yo, good dude right there.
Right.
So those two people right there, man, just like leading forces. So when they in my ear, you know, not even about being a part of, like this was before like the event was even gonna
Right.
happen. It was just like, yo, great guy. So
So the
anything,
foundation was laid.
Right.
anything he had going on, I want to be a
Yeah.
part of.
He never hesitates either.
Right.
Yeah,
Never.
and it was
Right.
really last year, super hot. But I even brought
yeah.
my daughter out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She even was on stage with me for a moment in the beginning. Then she wanted to grab the mic
Right.
and try to get busy. So I said, "Oh man,
Gotta
Daddy got work to do."
Yeah.
But yeah, just those things, and we ain't got a lot of people, man. I can like stamp this. We ain't got a lot of people who bring in like that positive vibe. Like when I was growing up,
Right.
we ain't have a lot of people in the community even putting on these events. Like I don't know how many people do remember, like at one point in time the community days was a big thing.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
Robinwood Day
absolutely.
was a big thing.
Yeah.
Eastwood Day was a
Sure.
big thing.
That's
and
right.
like over the years I've seen it fade.
Right.
That's right.
I watch it
Cook-Off
become
was a big thing.
non-existent in a sense. I don't remember you know, I don't remember like I remember like 2 or 3 great ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But since then it's just been like obsolete. Like we ain't been having it. So when I seen this, I looked at it as an opportunity to bring us as a city back
That's
together.
right.
Right.
That's
Um,
right. That's right.
And it definitely did it, man. And I seen a lot of people out there who I know normally don't come out to events
Right.
just because it's just like, oh, it's gonna be some hard-headed stuff,
Right, yeah.
or it's gonna be an issue. But
Right.
you know, they made it their business to be there.
Sure did.
So I'm definitely gonna make it my business to be there and turn on that alias as the guy who considers himself Mr. Annapolis, and
Right.
a lot of things that I've done musically in the city and outside of the city. Like I would have been doing the city a disservice not to
That's
be a
right.
part
That's
of it.
right.
So
Good teaching,
Absolutely,
man. Good
man.
teaching,
Right.
man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's real good talk.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Jason Bourne said, keep working, Cole. And Fleece said, you already know, homie.
oh man, appreciate you. To a Robinwood's finest right there. Definitely gonna be there, man. Thank y'all for all the support.
Before we go any further, though, we do have a couple of causes that we have been behind. You know, a lot of people use our platform to push their causes. Talia Savoy, and I think she's from Robinwood, right? But
I don't
Talia,
know.
she's definitely been pushing her agenda. She's a big supporter and promoter of support for breast cancer awareness
And domestic
and
violence.
domestic violence. So
Awareness,
every
right.
year she has an event where as though she has the Powder Puff football game where the girls come out and support and they play football as a fundraiser. And she has an event in October where she sells tickets and people come out to support. And all the
Right.
proceeds goes to breast cancer survivor patients
And
and also
violence.
domestic
Right.
violence survivors. So on August 12th, she's having a pancake breakfast at where's the spot? In Annapolis.
Applebee's. Yeah.
So on it's only $7.50. You can eat all the pancakes
Yeah.
you want, and she's also doing a raffle just for $5 for crabs. The raffle is going to be on August 30th. It's for a bushel of crabs for $5.
Right.
So all the proceeds are going to breast cancer awareness and also
domestic violence.
domestic violence.
So you got pancakes, sausage, and your drinks, $7.50. Kids $5.50.
$5.50. You know,
$5 crab raffle. Everybody like crab.
everybody likes crab.
So this
in the
should
DMV.
sell out in the like you said, the Powder Puff
The
game.
Powder Puff game
ladies'
that's coming
game,
up in October, and she's, I think it's a tentative date somewhere around October 14th.
Right.
I think she's having an event that comes out. You know, I think last year
Big
Smoking Our DJ.
Yeah, big
you
time
know,
event.
It's a big time event, but
And
it could
all the
use-
money go to
all of the
breast
proceeds.
cancer and
Yeah.
domestic violence.
Yes,
Help
indeed.
people
So,
out that need help.
You know what I mean? Just come out and have a good time. You know what I mean? And it's for a good cause.
Eat some crabs.
You know,
or no,
ain't
eat
nobody
some
pocketing the
pancakes.
money, so we don't
That's
don't
Eat
need
some-
our time and money,
Right.
you know, because it's for an excellent cause. So come on out, man. That's all. There you go.
Pancakes and crabs.
I love pancakes.
And
I love me some pancakes.
what about crabs?
Yeah, I like crabs.
If
I
you
won
win
a
the
bushel
bushel,
for
you take
$5,
'em?
Yeah, I take
Okay.
'em.
Can I get
Eat
some?
a whole gaggle of crabs too.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'm with you
absolutely.
then, man.
Absolutely.
We gonna eat crabs and pancakes, man.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then get ready for this Powder Puff game. I'm coaching,
Smokey
helping
gonna be one
out
of the
coaching
coaches.
this year. I'm not gonna do that quarterback center exchange that I said last week. I got in a little trouble with that, so I'm just gonna coach from a
You just
distance.
gonna coach
Yeah,
from
I'm
a
gonna coach
distance.
from a distance.
You can coach
Yeah,
your own.
from-
You have
from-
Skype you
from
and you
afar.
coach the game,
I
you
can do
can
that. Too. I can
Well,
break
I
the
tell
game
you,
down.
you're a side coach.
But no, I can't be doing that though.
You're a
Let
side coach.
the women hike the ball to each other, man.
Yeah, that's
I'll
a good-
just tell them how to do it.
Yeah, you shouldn't even have requested that or suggested that, Smoke.
I know. I'm
No,
sorry.
you can be a jerky time.
Whatever,
You
man.
can be a jerky time. So
But I'm here for the people, man.
yeah, that's why we're here.
Right.
You know what I mean? But a lot of times they don't realize it. A lot of times it takes. You have to open the wrapper to see what's inside. You know
There
what
you
I mean? So log into Red Smoke ENT with the other few thousand people that's watching this
See what's going
and
on.
see what's going on. And Troy,
Yes, sir.
20th anniversary of the Million Man March.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it. I see, you know, I commend you for that as well. I see you getting people together in Annapolis. So once again, supporting your community, getting the people there. So how was that? I mean, I didn't.
It was
I wasn't
thorough.
there.
It was
No.
thorough. We had 3 buses coming up out of Annapolis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real strong. We met and we took pictures in front of the Safeway. Real strong, man. Real positive. A lot of the brothers and sisters from Annapolis that went, they was very thankful. You know what I'm saying? That we was instrumental in organizing, making that become a reality. Even Pastor Steve Tillett, he donated a bus, and his
Wow.
church members came.
Okay.
Larry Griffin did the same thing. We Can Friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they helped out big time. The 20th anniversary was so powerful. It was the first Million Man March. I want to emphasize too that it was so impactful that in federal prison, that it's mandatory that at 4 o'clock count you standing up beside your bunk.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, you can't sleep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They got to do a stand-up count in case nobody dead or, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
somebody else. They got to watch their slaves.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make sure they live, make sure they
Right.
counted for.
Right.
Yeah.
But the Million Man March was so powerful that they counted us in the TV room. They never do that. Never do that at all in the TV room.
Right.
That shows you the power of unity.
Right.
Because as we know, the first Million Man March was done on a Monday. You can't ask nobody to just take off and work on a Monday,
Right.
but they did and came. Over 2 million men came, and then the federal prisons shut down. That's power, but it only indicates the power of our unity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the 20th anniversary dovetailed off of the march 20 years ago, and we show a sign of unity as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if we did it once, we can do it all over again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we came together in Annapolis, man, and we want to keep that momentum going. It's not just a one day.
Right.
And that's what most of us think, that it's just a one-day affair.
Yeah.
No. Is after, like Mr. Farrakhan says, what you do after is more meaningful than the day of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why we keep going with the LOC, doing positive things. And one of the things we want to do with the LOC is have our own businesses, meaning as a group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can go up and down Forest Drive, and the Latinos got
Absolutely.
Exactly.
they got
Yeah.
that
Right.
bad boy locked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
From Bay
Everywhere.
Ridge all the way
Yep.
up.
Yes,
You know what I'm
indeed.
saying?
Yep.
From the houses to the business.
Absolutely.
Yes,
indeed.
Why can't we do it?
Yep.
Why can't we?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. How was your experience? I remember you, the Robin, right?
Yeah,
sure did.
I ended up landed there. Me and my pops decided to go. And as I'm walking through, there was a group of guys like performing just
Right.
on the outside of where the event was going on at,
Right.
and it was a female who recognized me from a show that I had did in DC. I didn't even know her, but she had remembered me from a
Right.
show that I did maybe like 4 or 5 months prior.
Right.
And she like, oh, he got the words.
Right.
That was
Yeah.
her. And I'm just like, no, come here.
So you put on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was no, once again, this wasn't prepared. It
Right.
wasn't like I was supposed to be
Right,
there
yeah.
doing that. I was just there checking it out.
Right.
And she was just like, no, they need to hear your story. Can you tell them that story?
Right.
So yeah, I got the opportunity. Like I said, with a bunch of people just standing around,
Listen.
no microphone,
Right.
or nothing,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Once again, right up my alley.
Oh yeah. Well,
Like
yeah,
it's-
you built for
it's,
that.
yes, no flash with it. It's really like come from the
Right.
heart.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was able to deliver what was on my heart at the time,
Right.
and they respected it. But once again, just through the travels and the places I've been, I was recognized just
Right.
out of all of these people, just
yeah.
simply walking by. And she
Yeah.
was just like, man, can you tell them that story that you did? So yeah, it was powerful, man. And on top of that, it was extremely relatable the way the minister put it together, because there's a artist by the name of Mike Song who
Yeah, Mike Song, yeah.
he isn't the biggest commercial artist,
Right.
but his story is real.
Thorough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he did a lot of time in prison.
Right.
To see him up on that stage,
Sure was.
that was like life changing for him. Because once again, I was a fan of his back when he was like doing songs with like Puffy and Mace.
Right. Yeah.
So like I seen him start and then his career just stopped.
Disappeared. Right.
And I ain't see him. So for me, the next time to see him or hear
up
him
there.
was on that stage,
Oh, okay.
and his message
Right.
was like strong.
Real strong.
He always was a content rapper from
Right.
what I remember as a kid, but like this was even beyond
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And then it also gave somebody like me hope, because I'm not necessarily the artist who's gonna give you the dance record,
Right.
who's
Right.
gonna give you the commercial song.
Right.
Right.
So when I watched him up there and it's just his words,
That's right.
I was just like, man, like it just shows you how far that just staying true to you
That's right.
Right.
could take you.
Oh, yeah.
So it was definitely one of those eye-opening moments. Tupac once said, I may not be the person who changed the world, but I'll be the
Spark the
person who
person.
sparked the mind,
Spark
or the
it.
person who
That's
changed
right.
it.
Spark the
And
person.
watching
dog.
Mike's song up there, it just felt like, man, like
That's right.
Pac he embodied Pac in a sense
Yeah.
with that. So yeah, it was a blessing all around that day to encounter that, and
If
then
you
just
don't
to be
know
a
who
part of.
Mike Song is, Google him, man. Go on YouTube and pull up some of his interviews. Real insightful brother. Did 7 years for something he ain't even
ain't
do.
even
You
right.
know, so
But standing
and
on
they
those
wanted him
principles.
cop a plea and
Yeah.
told him he'd be home in 6 months if he just admit to it.
And had
Yeah.
a rap career
Had a,
that was
had
on
a
the
deal.
line.
Yeah,
Yes,
everything. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Still pushing.
Still pushing, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty
Mike Song, baby.
My song, absolutely. It's pretty insightful, man. It sounds like a great experience for you. That's one thing I did want to say, man. It's something that the brother could be recognized by someone outside of his hometown.
Right.
Because I know, you know what I mean? I know Mr. Annapolis, that's your moniker. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
But I know that we can support each other more and support each other, our local artists. You know what I'm saying? So come out and show love. We had this discussion.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? With more than one local artist, and sometimes we're prone to go outside and show love to people who aren't even as talented. You know what I'm saying? So let's
I'll
support our own too.
And I'll definitely be hitting the stage with
Yes,
some
indeed.
other
So make
local
it for-
musicians that I will be performing on my set. Everybody who know or been to a Kojo show or seen a Kojo show know 9 times out of 10, Devon Daniil will be on the stage with me performing.
Right.
We are planning to bring the band out also
Okay.
Oh,
for the
okay.
performance. So
Okay.
this won't just be, you know,
More tracks.
your ordinary
Right.
performance. Like we gonna take it all the way there, man.
Man,
So
that should be a good one.
thank you to brother Troy. I remember I hit him up and I said, man, how much time I got? I just want to know. I want to make the band
tight,
aware what
be
we gonna
tight,
do.
yeah, right.
So yeah, man, we real excited. July
Okay.
29th. Make sure y'all there. It will be a wonderful event. Ton of
It's gonna
great
be great,
artists and it's a good cause, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Positivity, man. We spreading it.
And we need that. You know what I'm saying? And I heard Minister Farrakhan said that one rapper can do more than 1,000 preachers.
Right.
He said because of their measure of influence that they
Absolutely.
have all over the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he supports the rappers regardless of what condition they may be in, because he see the value of them potentially if they got the right word. And we know
Right.
we know about KRS-One, we know about Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And we was coming up singing songs, fight the power, fight the power that be. You know what I'm saying? And we had a whole different orientation of thinking, listening to positivity.
Absolutely.
And so we can get that reinserted back in to rappers, and Kojo represents that, then we can move our communities much more forward where progress is concerned. You know what I'm saying? And that's the objective of the Family Day, if I may say, is for, regardless you from Robinwood, Eastport, 19, 20, they don't call it 19 anymore, right? Yeah, we know it right. That's right. 19, 20, Eastport. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we saying that we're one family, man. We ain't gonna set trip. That day ain't set tripping day. We Family Day that day. You know what I'm saying? And Smoke, Red, they always support. You know what I'm saying? The Four Ball Brothers always support. The airwaves is more than what money could do, because giving us the airwaves to your ears is valuable. You know what I'm saying? And we thank them, man, continuously for doing what they do. And every time they have a party, they always have a good time, good showing, and it's a peaceful atmosphere.
Yes, indeed. And that's what we push.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And we see, I said that to say because we all one family,
Right.
Yep.
and we support each other, and that's how we got to be.
And that's exactly it. We definitely have to be like that.
Right.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't we be? What we got
I'm still trying to figure it out. Why I don't understand some people's
Absolutely.
agenda, but our agenda is to help everybody.
About it.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
what we
Y'all
here
do a good
for.
job with that.
Thank you.
And Brother Messiah, he will be president as well. Brother Messiah is a 4-time Apollo winner.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He was raised to a large amount of time in Annapolis.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's not from Annapolis, but he was raised in Annapolis.
Okay.
But he'll be there.
Right.
Thorough brother. Him and my son,
Wow.
they share the stage periodically
Okay.
with one another. He's in New York now.
Okay.
He'll be present. Brother Pastor Charles Coates, good message he has to offer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bishop Craig Coates, good message that they have to offer. You know, we have a singer. We got a call. She saw one of the flowers. A female can sing.
Yeah.
She wanted to be. Her manager want her on that day.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? So she gonna be there. Several others. We've been getting inquiries because we've been passing out flyers from D.C., Baltimore, and coming on down.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
They're calling, to be honest, and they want to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? So we say that to Annapolis. We don't want to go home and say who was there. You know how we
Right.
do.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Who was there?
Right.
No, you got opportunity to be there.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This is yours.
Yep.
Claim
Yeah.
it. Hold it.
Absolutely. And a lot of times, like we've discussed on here before, man, we do parties and the things that we do down here, a lot of times people from here aren't coming.
Right.
But when we reach out to people outside of
Oh,
here,
yeah.
they can't wait until we do something.
Yeah.
So
Can't
take
wait.
advantage of what's right there under your
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And still create that family environment, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. That's
Yes, indeed.
the
So,
key, man.
Yeah,
That is
yes,
really
indeed.
that's really the key. Just
Yeah.
showing
So what are
love.
some of the other business ventures and things that you got going
I
on,
have
bro?
a,
Mentoring and everything
yeah,
that you
yes,
got
sir.
going on. Tell us about what's
Thank you.
going on. Mhm.
I have a transportation company where I contracts with 10 agencies. I got a lot of 15-passenger vehicles, and we transport them all through their work sites and pick them up.
Okay.
Very good business. But my real passion really is my mentoring business. By God's grace, I have that as well. I got contracts with the state of Maryland
Okay.
and juvenile detention centers. So sometimes when you see on Facebook, we giving out books. We literally give out books. and they love to read.
Right.
And then you heard the saying, the best way to hide something from a black man is put in the book.
Put it in the book. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I heard a brother told me one time, Brother Troy, you put it near a book, the black man ain't gonna read it. You know what I'm saying? They run away from that show. You know what I'm saying? He look sport page real quick. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna read no book. You know what I'm saying? So I said that to say, when we give them books, they be seriously wanting them.
Okay.
After we start teaching them
Right.
and guiding them, and I tell them my story because I be dressed in a suit. I got a partner. He put the ballets on. He put his hat back. That's part of the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So naturally, they see him, they gravitate. They man, see a man in the suit. They corny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we already know the game. You know what I'm saying? So we set him up. So he laid down. It's a glimpse of paradise. This is Brother Ricard, Brother Troy. Then he said, this brother did certain men in time. He was considered. All eyes be like this. So I started laying it down, start talking language that they familiar with.
Yeah.
Right.
They open then, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yes, indeed.
So that's what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
indeed.
And our program is very effective, man. Very, very, very effective. And I said it humbly, so much so that several juvenile institutions, even to this today, they were vying for having us in there.
Okay.
Really?
Good.
3 of them in particular.
Right.
And it's that
You know what I'm
the
saying?
Glimpse of Paradise.
Glimpse of Paradise.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's thorough. And we offer mentoring. It's a comprehensive mentoring program that we deal with. When we say comprehensive, we're dealing with everything. We're dealing with how to dress, how to talk. We're talking about history. We're talking about health, male-female relationships, entrepreneurship.
Right.
You name it, we're talking about it. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
indeed.
And teaching and guiding about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me ask this question then.
Yes, sir.
It's getting close to the end. So let me ask this question. All right, so we have the Family Day Festival, right?
Mhm.
We've have everything, the evolution of Troy leading up to the Family Day Festival. You know what I mean? We sitting here tonight. So, like we said, after the anniversary of the Million Man March, we didn't want that to be just one day.
Mhm.
So what can we do after this Family Day
Very
Festival?
good question, man.
Yeah, to keep promoting this family vibe that you.
Yeah,
that
very,
you
very
established.
good question.
Yes,
One of
indeed.
the things that our people, man, they participate in illegal activity because they seem to have no outlet
Okay.
to do nothing else.
Right.
We are in the process of making an outlet. I've talked to several brothers who have trades, and they're willing to teach their trade for free.
Okay.
Plumbing, carpentry,
Okay.
as well as air conditioned refrigeration. Okay,
Wow.
we're gonna offer that on that day. They willing to do it for free to teach us a trade.
Okay.
Pastor Charles Curl said he got the space for us to be trained there.
Right.
Lucrative
You know what I'm
trades,
saying?
too.
Yeah, lucrative
Yeah,
trade.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
And if you got some go get it type of mentality,
Right.
you can make some money
Oh yeah.
with those type of skills.
A lot of
You know what
money.
I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we want to offer that. You
Mhm.
know, we want outlet. We don't want nobody to say, man, that's all I know how to do is hustle.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we got to give them opportunity. We also want to have community business. Why is that Mama Songs is in town? For years. You know what I'm saying? And we support that. Why can't that be ours?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why can't we pool our resources and support it
Right.
and maintain it and sustain it? Why in front of 20 you got them shops and some are empty, but people from in front of 20 they support those shops? Why can't we own something like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the mindset we want to put into us so we can become a family.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? And support one another as family. Nobody gets upset when you say I'm going to Chinatown.
Oh,
Nobody gets
Nope.
upset I'm going to Greek town. Why can't we have a black town supporting our own selves?
Yeah.
Like we
I
do
agree.
amongst each other. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so that's what we want
Yes,
to
indeed.
bring about.
Yes, indeed. Good enough answer. Great response.
I love it.
Great response.
I love
Yes,
it.
Before you
indeed.
responded, Yana said awesome name and Tracy said awesome.
Hey, all right. Well, thanks
All
for
right.
tuning in,
I'm
ladies.
gonna cut him off when he was
All right.
Ain't never like the black women supporting their king.
That's right.
That's what's up, boy. That's what's up.
And we appreciate
When a woman see the black man making something happen, they can give shout outs.
Yes,
There
indeed.
you
That's
go.
real love to y'all.
Yes, indeed, man. and one thing we did want to say, man. Well, I did want to say personally. I want to personally, as well. I think I can speak on behalf of Smoke as well. We want to extend our platform
So,
to you, Kojo. You already know because
Oh,
we've
yeah.
already told you, man. If y'all have any agenda or anything y'all ever want to push or anything that y'all wanted to come past us, man, and we can reach out to the people together.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
You know what I mean? I'm down. So anytime you need me, I'm here in any kind of way that I can help, man, because I'm all about the agenda that y'all pushing. This is a positive thing, family. I got kids. I got a wife. You know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely be there in support. You know what I mean? So whatever you got to do, man, feel free to reach out to me anytime.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Pete said, Troy, you speaking a good word to all of us.
Thank you, man. And
Sure.
thank
Good.
Pete. Thank you for your support, man. When we said he saw Family Day, he said, "Man, got security. I'm there."
Right.
And that's what we need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't asked for nothing. He said, "I'm there."
Right.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
indeed.
And that's the spirit. Time we appreciate him and his love.
And that's appreciating. Pete has been a big supporter of ours since day one. And that's family too. That's my
Yeah.
family. So
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Lego said I'm there.
My man.
right.
Lego always
okay.
supported our events and whatnot. We appreciate him too. Brother Lego, we're going to give you a call because we got some flyers. And I think that you are instrumental in helping us to get some out to some of your tenants, if that's possible.
Yes, indeed, Lego.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Lego. Good to see you tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Anything you got, Smoke?
Nothing, man. That's why we here, man. Like he said, to get the family together, get everybody out,
Yes,
a
indeed.
good time, good entertainment, great entertainment
Great entertainment.
for free
You know what
in
I'm
your
saying?
city,
That's right.
with this, which is probably what, a 5-mile radius.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Real.
know, there's
Yeah,
no
you-
reason
you
why
walk
you
today.
should.
We used to walk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. You know.
Queenswell
Yeah.
and stuff,
So, yeah. So you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I mean, there's really no reason not to come unless you got to work or something like that. But
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, other than that,
I'm hoping everybody,
take
show
off,
up,
call
come
out. If you got work, call out that
I,
day.
I actually got one of my biggest markets as far as my music is the Pennsylvania Pittsburgh area, and I know for sure I got 2 van loads
My
Coming
man.
down.
coming from Pittsburgh.
Okay,
Look at that. That's
there
right.
You go.
That's
there
right.
You go.
Yeah,
That's
man,
right.
this
That's awesome,
is
man.
definitely somewhere that everybody in the city and the surrounding area should come out to and experience.
That's
Because,
right.
we all know we don't get a lot of this. So
That's
it's just
right.
like,
Exactly,
let's come
yeah.
out, let's support it.
Yeah, and it's one thing. It's hard to put an event like this on.
Yeah.
People think that you
And
can
y'all
just
know
roll
events.
out. Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
You know,
y'all know,
yeah.
absolutely.
It's not easy. You know,
Every
you got to
day
get
is-
your
absolutely.
permits and
Absolutely.
everything. You know, so let's support this,
Yeah.
man, and make it successful.
Yeah.
You know, so we can get some more events.
But Rondell made a very good point, family. We may look unscarred, so to speak, but man, anybody who put things on, like
Yeah.
all you do, it's not a way. It's not a day that we're not dealing with
Exactly.
something
Yeah.
to make something
Yep.
happen
Yep.
behind
Right.
the scenes.
Yeah.
So you may see the result,
Right.
but you don't know the behind the scene
Right.
thing
Exactly.
that we do to make things happen
Yeah. To
for
get
all
there.
of us.
And that's the truth. I got to
Yeah.
sit here with somebody that might be my best friend, but I don't agree with a damn thing that he said. We don't see eye to all or nothing. But we talk every day, we make it work. You know what I mean? So there you go. And there it is. You know what I mean? And speaking of that, and Brother Rondell and the Four Ball Brothers, don't forget about this Sunday, July 23rd. We are at
Ultimate Day
the
Party.
Ultimate Day Party. We're outside, out back of Union Jackson. It's going to be outside, man. Out on the
Outside,
deck.
in
Yes,
Annapolis.
indeed. Come out. We're going to have the umbrellas.
We're gonna have
and the
everything.
chairs and come out and chill. We're going to have plenty of drinks and we're going to have a good time this Sunday, July 23rd from 3 to 8. The Ultimate Day Party. It only costs you $5.
So if
right?
you can't watch Power on demand early, you can get home by 9
yeah,
o'clock
you
and watch
home
it.
and catch
There
it
you go.
in its entirety.
And if you
You
can't,
know?
if you can't watch it on demand, step your cable game. up,
Absolutely.
man.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, step your cable game
Yeah,
up, baby.
man, yeah. Get yourself a DVR.
But if not, you can make it home to watch it at 9 o'clock.
And we
you
just
know.
announced today, adding to our event,
Yeah.
September 2nd, we are doing the
official
birthday party for Miss Curris of Belladonna at September 2nd at Belladonna. It's going to be an indoor-outdoor event.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the lead Mike or one of the lead vocalists of Belladonna is celebrating her birthday with us.
And she decided to come to Annapolis.
Come to
celebrate.
Annapolis for some of the people in Annapolis that say they don't like the party in Annapolis.
Right.
She decided to come to party with us and have her event in Annapolis for all of us to celebrate her birthday. So we love y'all. We would love for y'all to come out
For sure. Come out.
September the 2nd.
September the 2nd.
All right, man. So, hey.
So we got this Sunday, the 23rd, then we got
29th.
the 29th,
That's right.
Yes, put it up there.
The 29th.
29th, right?
I'm gonna put that flyer up next time we go to break.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I got it downloaded. I'm gonna put it up.
Okay,
Okay,
well, we're
yeah.
gonna go to break and then we're gonna close
And
out.
then
So,
what we'll
it's
do
about-
also
it's about 10 o'clock or something.
next Thursday we'll put it up and we'll
Yeah,
we're
we'll
gonna
continue
keep
to
promoting
push it.
this thing.
Appreciate
So
you.
don't
Put it on
we're
our
gonna
social
keep pushing
media
this.
and
So
all
yeah.
yours, man,
Yes, sir.
because
Exactly,
we appreciate
yeah.
you for one, just being here.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because I know it can be time consuming leading up to an event like this
Yeah.
as well. No?
Lego said, you want Leg to pass out flyers?
No. Ma'am. Nah, not him. Nah, not him. Nah.
No, never.
Not it. That's a misinterpretation.
Mr.
Yeah,
I need to grab the mic for it.
nah. Nah, we don't want to pass out no flies.
Well, you know, I will say this. I have
Oh,
invited
man.
Lego on the show on several occasions, which he's denied or declined.
Decline.
Yes, indeed. So, anytime
I think
you
he's
want to
waiting
come
for football season
Oh,
when
is that
the
what he's talking
Cowboys start
on- Oh,
losing.
please, no. He's going to be really irritating now.
Yana said Leo season starts on the 23rd.
Oh, Leo season is right around the corner, baby.
Yes, it-
Leo
You're
season.
Leo too, that's
Oh,
right.
am I Leo?
That's right.
What is you
But we
crazy?
Man,
You
look,
a Leo?
we got a few more minutes. Let's go
Hold
to break, man. and
on. Oh,
come
y'all
back.
ain't about
We come
nothing.
back with our closing comments, man. Let's go to break so we can come back, man. And let Brother Troy and Kojo get out of here,
Hold
man. We love y'all. We see y'all in a couple minutes.
Tours
That's
ain't
it.
about nothing. It's Leo season around.
Let's get into it, y'all. About time, Jam. About time, rock the bell time. Swiss girl. Swiss girl.
Hey, cool, super cool. Hey, ladies, hey, up top. Hey, yeah.
We already warmed up, y'all. Steve Roy, how you feel, Steve Roy?
So I deserve it all. You know I take care of you. Whatever you need, I do. Ungrateful, look how you repay me. Ungrateful, look how you be playing with my heart. You had no breeze. I swear he keep on doing me wrong. You look up and out. I thought we were past these games. No more games, I believe. Tell me what I hate the most. He think he's so smart. He think he's fooling me. You must be, baby, you're so dumb, dumb. I ain't dumb, dumb. Baby, he's so dumb, dumb. I ain't dumb, dumb. Baby, he's so dumb, dumb. But I ain't dumb, dumb. Baby, you're so.
That is Turbo. One time assist Justine, Miss Cree Marie, creation, yo. What's happening, Mike? What's up, Keith? Foggy Folk in the building. I want my diamonds. Big brother Ray. What can I say, Ray? Party style. Happy birthday, party style. You got something I need you to show? I need one more dance. Got Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. High powers taking control of me. I need one more dance. Got Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. High powers taking control of me.
You want to be a Congo?
One time. All right, welcome back. Check 1, 2.
Check. Welcome back to the extended happy hour. We're ready to wind things down. Real quick before we get started, I want to ask everybody what they think of the Michael Vick comments of Colin Kaepernick the other day, that he said he needs to cut his hair out and clean his image up to, I guess, get a second chance. What do everyone think of that? I know what I do. I want to get y'all opinions first.
Who's one?
I'm a Kaepernick fan. I'm a 49er fan anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I just feel like as a man, you can't. I mean, we learned real early, don't judge a book by its cover.
Right.
So him making that statement simply like that, like I kind of personally, like when I was in high school on the basketball team, Coach Brady, when I was on JV, he told me I had to cut my hair before I got on varsity. I wasn't cutting my hair.
Right.
I mean, I was influenced by Iverson,
Right,
the whole
yeah.
night. So I wasn't cutting my hair, so I had to take my hair out before every game. When I played JV. Right.
Oh,
so
okay.
when I got on varsity, he was just like, I mean, he kind of had no choice. It's like third option,
Right.
third leading scorer on the team.
Right.
You're going to have to deal with it.
Yeah, right.
So it's just like, I completely don't agree with
Right.
Michael Vick putting his 2 cents on another man's appearance.
2 cents. That's what it was. Huh?
That's what it was. 2 cents.
What'd you think, brother
cents.
Joe?
Yeah, it was 2 cents. Like the brother said, man. It's obvious. We know that they're not allowing the brother to get back in the lead, not because of his hair,
Right.
because of the stance that he
Exactly.
took. But that shows you whether you fight or do a silent protest. There was nothing aggressive
Right.
in his protest, but yet they still treat you like a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A slave on a plantation. And the brother has rights to do what he wants to do
Exactly.
in terms of his hair and things of that nature. So the brother just speaking, you see some people speak, but that ain't him.
Right.
Somebody else is speaking through him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
all we see. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He did, Mike. You know, the dog. He don't want no trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What y'all want me to
Yeah,
say?
whatever you want me to say, that's what
I'll
it is.
say-
Yeah, did I do good? He'll come with something worse than that. Right?
Y'all let me on TV.
Yeah.
I say whatever
Say
you
what you
want
want to say.
Yeah.
And
Talk about, I love him. I still love him.
Yeah. What
You
you
know what I'm saying?
think of it?
Personally, I just think Michael Vick has been out of the headlines for quite a long time, and I think that's the only thing that he could get to bring some attention to him. Like Troy said, I mean, I don't think it's personally coming from him. I don't even think why he would take that
Exactly.
stand.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
So I don't even know where that came from. So
Right.
I don't even know. I totally disagree with what he said. And Michael Vick, if you did say that, and it was coming from
He
you,
did say it.
shut the hell up.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
yeah,
you
I-
mean-
yeah,
you mean-
yeah,
oh, right,
yeah,
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 oh, right,
yeah,
yeah.
The
Yeah.
strings,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
if that was your
Exactly.
opinion and you meant that, shut the hell up.
Yeah, I mean, that's
You
just
got nothing
dumb.
to do with that man here.
Right.
Not at all.
That's how I feel about
That's
it.
real off the bread.
Yeah.
Just cut his hair.
Exactly.
Let him in the lead.
And I guess the last thing we ain't get on this, your man OJ got free. What you think of your brother OJ got free, man? Did you think they was gonna let him out?
I thought so.
Did you thought he was gonna be?
Yeah, I thought he was.
Me too. I was watching the thing on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, he was talking, and when they went to break, they was in the I guess the panel, and it was a lawyer, and he said, I just don't get it, man. He said, all OJ had to say was, I'm sorry, I learned my lesson, I've been a martyr, prisoner, and be quiet.
Yeah.
Man said OJ disputed everything they said.
He did,
They
yeah.
said, did you bring? What about the gun? OJ said, I ain't even know the man had a gun. And the guy said, well, we got you on tape saying, make sure you hide the gun before we go. But I'm glad they let the juice out, man. 9 years
Yes, indeed.
for stealing your own
Jay-Z
stuff.
Own stuff back, right?
Yeah. What
Jay-Z
Jay-Z
said,
said?
I'm not
OJ?
black, I'm
Okay.
OJ.
Okay.
Real.
So how long you give him? How long you gonna give him to be out, man?
Oh, he'd probably be dead before he go back to jail. So
Yeah, that's the objective.
Yeah, right, yeah.
They ain't gonna never let that die.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because he's
about-
Stand for something, will fall for anything, and Lavelle just want everybody to know he got his shirt in the mail today.
yeah. We gonna get them one love. Yeah. We gonna get one love up here before we go
If
off.
we haven't mentioned, go to Red Smoke.
ENT.bigcartel.com.
Get yourself a Red Smoke ENT
High
t-shirt.
quality
High
t-shirt.
quality t-shirt
Not
going
no-
into the summer.
Not
That's
no
right.
Hanes or nothing. This
Yeah.
is quality t-shirt that you can wear anywhere.
Red Smoke.
That's right.
ENT.bigcartel.com. Don't forget about the big Red Smoke or the DJ Smoke app. It's
Yeah,
free.
DJ Smoke
So
app
go
is
to your
free.
app stores on Google
We
Play,
just
your app
giving
store.
you a lot of stuff,
Just pull
man.
up DJ Smoke and it's right there in
right
your face.
there and get it.
All the free music you want, that's all you gotta do is download it. I'm pretty sure you must have enough data space.
If you don't
Just
step,
download the free
if you don't step your phone game up, step your cable game up, and then step your phone game up.
So
Come
get
on.
the free DJ Smoke app and
That's right.
But
Get
one
you
thing
something
I
to
did
chew.
want to say that I read on OJ, they said OJ probably made about $600,000 while he was in jail with his pension for the
Oh, he
NFL.
did?
Yeah.
Really?
So they say he's
They
straight.
come out in
Plus
pretty good shape.
he put another $5 million in the Actors Guild
Okay.
thing, and they can't touch that.
Okay.
So all that's here. So hopefully he.
We
You
like
know
to
what
thank
I mean?
Smoke for loosening up so much when it's time to go home. You know what I'm saying?
Also, also,
Entertaining us with so much dialogue.
also, I finished watching the Defiant one.
It was great.
Oh
Wasn't
my God!
it? Defiant
Let me
was
tell you
good,
what the
man.
best thing I like with Jimmy Iovine.
Jimmy
he said,
Iovine.
he said when horses run, they got them blinders on, so they can't see.
You can't pay attention
Don't worry
to
about what's over there.
on the left or the right.
It's straight ahead,
That's
baby.
why horses have
That-
accidents and they collide.
Exactly.
Worrying about what
Worrying
that
about,
horse do.
yeah.
So I'm
Straight
not
ahead,
thinking much.
baby. Tunnel vision. We
I
got tunnel vision.
I'm focused, man. So,
We focus on this Sunday, Ultimate Day Party, the
That's
29th,
That's right.
yes,
Family Day Festival,
That's right.
free of charge, Raheem Devon,
right.
my man Kojo,
That's right.
Prosperity Band,
That's right.
Trader Kid, who else? Pastor Coates, Pastor Curl, Moolicious.
Mm-hmm.
hosted by Diva the Voice, 92 Q's,
Oh,
Little Black,
Moonlicious.
Moonlicious.
Oh,
And
man.
I got a list that I write, man, when everybody do something. That's Smoke's going on the list. Because we've been here all night. He had brought up OJ, the party.
I mean, we had a lot of interesting conversations with the
Okay.
brother, man.
Well,
I
Smoke
ain't,
is
you know.
on until next week. Smoke is going to be on the list. Right now, I think if you don't have nothing else to say, I think this might be the time when we go into our closing comments. You want to close? You got anything you want to say? Hold
yeah.
up. Let me. Excuse me. Coach, I'm sorry. Let
Put
me let
yourself
Smoke get
on
his
the
thing off.
list.
Is there anything you
I'm
want to say? It's 10 o'clock.
I'm done talking.
Okay, go ahead.
Just make sure everybody come out July 29th. Be there. Thank y'all for having me on. Give me a platform. Give me an opportunity to speak.
Anytime.
Follow me on all social medias at KOJO440. That's KOJO440. And September 24th, I will be doing my newest project titled I Did It in a Day, Part 4, where I'll be recording the whole project in one day and we'll be live streaming it. This is the fourth time I did it. First time was in 2005. But with the technology how it is now, I would love, I can invite you in even if you're not physically there. So I'll be doing a live stream on Facebook for 24 hours. I'll go into the studio for 24 hours straight, record a whole project. So September 24th, make sure y'all
looking
tune
forward
in.
to
That's a
that.
good idea, man. That is awesome.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it 3 times already,
Okay,
and I said it on y'all broadcast. So
Okay,
any
alright.
event somebody
Yes,
jump out there and do it before
Yeah,
September
So you
24th.
said it first.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
goes
yeah,
on
we
idea.
know that.
I haven't heard anybody else
When
doing
is it
anything
again?
like this.
Yeah,
So
I
don't
did it
steal
in
the
the day.
idea.
When is it?
Coach Joe, you heard it here first.
September, okay.
September
What day is that?
24th.
It's on
I did it
Sunday.
in a day.
Okay, so September
24 hours in the
24th.
studio and record a project
How many
in
tracks?
one day.
Yup. The goal is to do 20. That's
Wow.
the plan.
Woo!
That's
Wait a minute,
powerful.
man.
Did y'all hear
That's,
that?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I've done it before.
20
like,
tracks, that's like a...
Yeah, I've done it
Wait a
before.
minute, a track of hours, 24 tracks.
I promise you,
That
man.
you rolling.
I've done it.
I'll be tuning in.
You got
for
a lot
that.
of
Yeah,
music.
I-
You got
yeah.
a lot of music and a lot on his mind, man.
Well, there
Yes,
you
sir.
go,
Yes,
man.
indeed.
So let's everybody get behind that one. Let's
Yup,
get behind
September
it.
24th.
Push it.
But until then, July 29th, make sure y'all there. Family
Yeah.
Day Festival, Annapolis. Let's tune in. Let's turn up. Let's show out, man, for a great cause.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, Diva the Voice hosting the joint.
All right. I got some closing comments. I'm going to go
I'm
to you. We can
finished.
let Brother Troy finish
I'm
it out.
finished.
All right?
I'm good.
All right, so all I want to say is July 29th. Don't forget about that. It's the Annapolis Family Day Festival. We're going to stress Family Day because that's what it's all about. Don't forget this Sunday, July 23rd. Where we at, bro? Union
Tell me
Jackson.
don't talk.
I didn't tell you not to talk.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't
oh,
say
I'm
anything on the
sorry.
such. Did anybody hear that? See,
Oh,
that's
my
where we go
bad.
wrong.
Union Jack. Drinks on him.
July 23rd, I'm bringing my own drinks, so drinks will not be on me.
No,
July
he
23rd.
just joking. He not gonna do that.
No, I'm not.
I know.
No, I'm not.
That
I'm
sound
just kidding.
good.
It sounds good, man. And sometimes you gotta try to buck the system.
Right,
I
yeah.
used to listen to Public Enemy 2, Fight
Fight
the
the
Power. You know? So July 23rd, this Sunday, we at Union Jacks. Come on out for the Ultimate Day Party. Don't forget September 2nd, we celebrating Miss Curris. Miss Curris of Belladonna. We celebrating the official birthday party for her at Union Jacks. It's going to be indoor, outdoor party. Absolutely no athletic wear will be allowed. Come on your grown man stuff. You know what I mean? Come out grown and sexy. So
Big dog style.
yeah, big dog style. No tennis shoes, absolutely none allowed. So if you don't want to be a part of that, don't come. But it is what it is.
Right.
See y'all there.
There you go.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. First and lastly, I'd like to thank Red Smoke Entertainment, Full Ball Brothers, who always show the love. We thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the brothers who restaurant is owned that we are here to present what we had to present. And most importantly, we ask, or just as importantly rather, we ask that everybody come out July 29th, 2017, Family Day Festival. It's a family affair, regardless of what neighborhood that you grew up in or presently live in. The DMV, we want all to come out. And we want the children to come out as well. It starts at 10 o'clock. We won't finish until 6 o'clock. And don't stay home and talk about anybody there first before you come. You know what I'm saying? How we do it. But we love you all. Thank you all. And God willing, we hope to see you there July 29th, 2017. And also, I like to say this in closing, push it on your Facebook page, share it. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Just share it,
Absolutely.
or something of that nature.
You can
Yes,
share
okay.
Beyonce baby pictures.
That's
Share
right.
this event.
Yeah, and don't forget,
Yeah.
it's not too late to donate to the cause.
That's right.
brother.
That's right.
So go to the GoFundMe.com/Family Day Festival 2017. GoFundMe. Let's make this one the biggest one so far.
That's right.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Peace.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Thorough,
In the
brother.
Middle
All right.
East.
I thank y'all, man.
Oh,
Man, thank you for
anytime,
coming,
man. Anytime.
One more time before I go. High powers taking control of me. I need one more thing. Got Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. High powers taking control.